All right, guys, gonna do a video today. I'm in the dock area. This is where everything starts, so this is where I'm gonna start my video. We had a horrible month last month. I think last July 2024, um, or last month, we did 93K. Last September of 2024, we did 82,000. So last month, August, we did 82,000, almost 83,000. 11,000 items, almost 12,000 items sold. We sold at like a 50% margin. 1487 transactions. So basically, out of that, the main things that we sold were the clothes, which was 2724 clothes, 2981 bin items. Our average transaction was like almost 8 items, and then our average sale was about 58 bucks. So so looking at those numbers, how much of that was eBay? Almost 14,000 of that was eBay. 486 transactions, and then the net out of eBay was 76.69, which an average was about 28.56. So those are the numbers from last month. Like I said, last September we did 82,000. We didn't have our worst month ever, but we had our second to worst month ever. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk through here and talk about some things. Today we're going to try to get the dumpster filled. We've had it over 2 weeks, so I got to get that out of here. We got a pile right here. It's raining outside too, so that's going to add to it. So this is all the Target stuff that we've deemed not good to go on the sales floor from our mega load. As you can see, we got some rugs here. Those came from our club load. I picked up 10 pallets yesterday, and we got a couple TVs. Actually, there's some more over there. This came in pretty strapped and brand new. This just came in. So all this inventory right here, and I'm going to show you some more. All this inventory here is from our club load. As you can see, there's a TV sideways. So we're trying to get that addressed on how these TVs are being packed to us out of the box. We did file that dispute finally for the TV that came with a broken screen. But this is all of our backlog, guys. So now we're at a point where all these clothes need to be put into watermelons by size from back here. We're gonna throw everything out onto the sales floor coming soon. We're not at the point where we can announce our departure yet. We're still waiting on final word, but I will say that yesterday we did get one step closer to having that where we can talk about it, but right now we can't talk about it publicly. So this is more club items that came. Those are going to expire 11/25. So there's 200 of those greens. That's going to be a pain in the butt, guys, because that's short dated. So basically from now until November, we have to get rid of 200 of those. I think what I'm going to do is put them on eBay, and I think I'm going to do like a 2-pack deal. Some plants came in. This is from the last week's load that we still haven't gotten out. And remember, we're down to me for warehouse, where we don't really have any warehouse help. So that's going to be our problem. All right, so take a look over here. This is all new arranged. We did this Sunday, and basically we took all the heaters from the other side, lined them all up. This is where our focus is going to be this month. Our focus is going to be on all the club Christmas, Halloween, and then we're going to have the heaters right here. So this is our strategy to get some more sales this month. And we did screenshots on stuff. We're going to just make it all organized in everybody's face. So this is what I'm thinking is going to bring the money next month or this month. So all this is going to be discounted down. All the air conditioners, this all needs to go. I'm going to pretty much put this at the stupidest price I've ever put anything at with air conditioners. I'm going to have the cheapest prices. I'm already positioning myself as being in the area selling the cheapest, but we're going to even go even better than that. So we have the pallets over here, the pallets for sale. This is all Christmas. This is all going to be on deck to be checked in and put out. We moved all the vanities right here. because I needed that area over there. So this is something where every day my store changes in some way or another. But in this case, over the weekend, we really did a move around. Mirrors are over here now. And it's not that I don't care about this stuff. We're going to put the clearance stuff over here from the back. We have to start thinking about our liquidation process. We're already starting to kind of get some things on paper on what we're going to be following for our transition out of here. But for right now, this is what we got going on. So the weekend sales, they weren't that great. We didn't throw bad numbers, but we also didn't throw good numbers. So it was kind of an in-between thing. What we need to do starting today, because we're going to open the doors and we got to be ready for customers coming in, and we got to be ready for pricing updates. So we're here early today. So that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to be working on marking down all this stuff right here. And basically it's going to be like an end of season liquidation. So anything that's fall related or summer related, that stuff needs to go. We need to start transitioning right into the winter a little bit early. It's starting to get cold out, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this whole aisle here sometime in the next week, and we're going to move this over here, over to this aisle right here. All this stuff, it's all going to be moved around. So this is all going to be the new season, and then we're going to put more clothes here. And then we're going to work on getting rid of that and then putting clothes there. So I think it's going to be from all the way from that wall all the way over to here. It's going to be all the clothes in the back. I got like 30, I think I got 36 empty watermelons that we can fill up. So that's all new sizes. We can put everything. And then we're thinking, so this aisle and this aisle is going to be all clothes. And we're just going to put as much out as we can and get ready for when we start liquidating. I'm going to have to get all the sizes together. So a lot of it's scattered right now. That's going to be a whole big thing right there. And we're also thinking about moving the prices down on the jeans. And basically what's going to be nice is once we get everything in the watermelons by size, as long as our customers don't tear it up too much, when we go into the next transition, everything's going to be organized, ready to go. So like if we start listing on eBay, we can go right to the bin, grab the stuff, and then go from there. So yeah, a little bit more has came in from our club load. Not that much. We do have some pots and pans. People were asking about that. So yeah, this is the dilemma that now we're having. Is we're kind of in between. We can't announce it, but we need to start liquidating. We got until December 31st. So just give you an idea of what happened yesterday. There was a talk about the final step needed to give to the person that's taking the building was started. We needed to give a termination letter to make sure that the other person is legally showing that we will leave the building, and that's what we did. So that hasn't been processed through the landlord yet, but it's been sent, and we're just waiting for that next step. So that's where we're at. Looks like we got a bunch of those in the load. This is still here. The TVs are here. The box springs are still here. So this is all stuff that we need to put main focus on, because this is a lot of space that's being taken up and a lot of quantities of one item. So everything, what we're going to be doing is all of our high quantity items in this building, we're going to focus on that, getting those out. And then we're going to kind of move into liquidation more down the line. So yeah, the dollar bins, we didn't get a lot of this processed over the weekend because we were busy. So this is going to be something that we need to catch up on, because I think what happened was I unloaded everything that was in the back onto here. And I got to be careful with this whole bin thing, because if we start making this stagnant, the customers are going to see that, and they're going to just look at this like it hasn't changed. So we got to keep this going. We did get some new laptops in. So we have laptops and desktops again. A couple more JBLs came in. So these are the items that we need to put a showcase on too, with a post, just to let people know that we have all this stuff. And then I'm really surprised that this grill didn't go over the weekend. I actually had like 3 people looking at it. So the price is, it's $549 retail. We have it at $270. I'm gonna have to look at this, because I can't have this keep sitting here, because this is, it's a over $250 sale. So yeah, that's where we're at. it's kind of frustrating because I'm there, like I said, there's no playbook for this. I'm trying to figure out the way that we can make this easy for us to come ahead. But it basically it's just going to be a matter of time to see if we can push through. And this month right here, only thing that we're going to be having coming in is club items, and then basically that's all we have to rock. So we have everything in the store to rock, and then we have the club items coming in. So I'm really hoping that's enough, unless some kind of mega load comes through. But honestly, I don't think we can be bringing any more inventory in. So that's where we're at. Let me see where we're at for the video. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think we can just wrap it up. This short video today. I just want to give you guys a heads up from what happened last month, what we're going to work on this month, and basically it's just kind of a process. We're trying to get the store liquidated, and these are the steps that we're taking. Thanks for watching, guys.